Welcome. So we have the 2023 March US SAT math test. No calculator, 20 questions, and there are some few directions here. For questions 1 through 15, we are going to solve each problem and choose the best answer, and then we fill in the corresponding bubble on your answer sheet. Then for questions 16 to 20, you solve the problem and enter your answer in the grid on the answer sheet. Then we have some few notes here. We are told that we cannot use calculator. We are not permitted to use calculator. Then all variables and expressions used represent real numbers unless otherwise indicated. So we can go straight ahead and start solving. So also there are some reference here that you can use. Some reference here. We have the circle. Area is pi r square up to the volume 1 over 3 LWH. So let's go straight to the first question. So the first question is question number 1 here. What value of x is the solution to the equation x plus 10 equal 3? So we solve for x by subtracting 10 from both sides. So x plus 10 minus 10 then is equal to 3 minus 10. So we have x plus 0, which is x equal 3 minus 10, which is negative 7. So the correct answer is option B. Jacqueline spent $150 for supplies and gas to start a lawn mowing service. She charges $25 for each lawn, then she mows. In the first week, Jacqueline made $50 after the cost of supplies and gas was deducted. Which equation represents this situation, where x is the number of lawns Jacqueline mowed during the first week? So since she charges $25 for each lawn she mows, if she mows x number of lawns, then the total amount she will earn is $25 times x, which is 25x. That is the total amount she will earn. And if she takes away, or if she deducted the cost of supply and gas, then that will be minus $150. So, and we're told that she made $50, so that will be equal to 50. So the correct answer should be option A. We have two equations, y equal 18x plus 25, y equal negative 14x minus 7. What is the solution xy to the given system of equations? So to get a solution to the system of equation, you can subtract its equation. So you can subtract the lower equation from the upper one. So y minus y, so we get y minus y will be equal to 18x minus negative 14x. Then we have plus 25 minus negative 7. So by doing so, we have 0 here is equal to 18x. Negative becomes positive 14x. Then we have plus 25, then negative becomes positive, so plus 7. So 18 plus 14 is 32. So 0 is equal to 32x plus 32. So you can bring the 32 here. You subtract 32 from both sides. So we have negative 32 is equal to 32x. Dividing both sides by 32 by 32, you get x to be equal to negative 1. Negative 1 equal x, or x equal negative 1. So when x equal -1, you can put this value right into any of the equation. So let's put it right here. So y equal 18 into bracket -1 plus 25. So negative 18 plus 25, or 25 minus 18, which is equal to positive 7. So the correct answer will be x to be -1 and y to be positive 7. So the correct answer is supposed to be B. Ax minus y equal bxy. The given equation relates the positive numbers a, b, x, and y. Which equation correctly expresses a in terms of b, x, and y? So in other words, we are making a the subject. So to make a the subject, you add y to both sides of the equation. So we have ax minus y plus y is equal to bxy plus y. So this gives us 0. So we have ax is equal to bxy plus y. So we are making a the subject. So divide both sides by x. So therefore this cancels this. So we have a equal to bxy plus y over x. So bxy plus y over x is option A. The function h models the height h of t in meters of a football t seconds after it is kicked. What is the interpretation of h of 2 is equal to 0.4 in this context? So since the function models the height, it means 0.40 is the height. Then t is the second. So because t is replaced by 2, it means after 2 seconds, the height of the football is 0.4 meters. So the football has a height of 0.4 meters 2 seconds after it is kicked. So that's the correct answer. So we move on to the next question. Question 6. 15 minus x minus 9. So absolute value of 15 minus x minus 9 is equal to 0. What are all the possible solutions to the given equation? So if we have absolute value of 15 minus x minus 9 equals 0, then we can add 9 to both sides to get absolute value of 15 minus x is equal to 9. So we add 9 to both sides, 9 to both sides. So 0 plus 9 gives us 9. The negative 9 plus 9 gives us 0. We are left with 15 minus x on the left hand side. Okay, so there are two numbers that when you take the absolute value, negative 9, you get 9. And if you take the absolute value of 9, you still get 9. So it means that this expression here should either be equal to this or should be equal to this. So we have 15 minus x is either equal to negative 9 or we have 15 minus x is equal to positive 9. So if that is the case, then 15 is equal to, so you add x to both sides. So add x to both sides of this. So we get 15 is equal to negative 9 plus x. Or, so when we add x to both sides of this, we get 15 is equal to 9 plus x. So now for this, we are going to add 9 to both sides. So that gives us 15 plus 9 is equal to x. And for this, we are going to subtract 9 from both sides. So that gives us 15 minus 9 is equal to x. So x is either equal to 15 plus 9, which is 24, or x is equal to 15 minus 9, which is 6. X is equal to 6. So x is equal to 6 and 24. So the correct answer is option D. Lucia and John will work together to make 60 paper flowers for a school party. The lines shown represent the possible combinations of time in hours spent by Lucia and John to fulfill this task. So according to the graph, according to the graph, on average, how many paper flowers will Lucia make per hour? So if you look at the graph, you can see that Lucia can make, when Lucia works for 12 hours and John did not work for any hours, then the 60 will be complete. 60 paper flowers will be complete. The same way when John works for 15 hours, so 15 times 12 hours, 15 times J will be equal to 16. So that of Lucia will be 5. 12 will go here 5 times, 5 hours. And that of John will be 4 hours. So that is option B is correct. So the graph of y equal f of x minus 1 is shown. Which equation could define a function? So f of x minus 1 means that the graph was translated downwards. And that is what we are seeing here. So it means the graph was here. It was here. So it was translated downwards 1 unit to get this. So if we take it back 1 unit, see that the asymptote will be y equal 2. The horizontal asymptote will be y equal 2. So that will be y equal 2 exponent x plus 2. That will be the correct answer, which is option D. X squared minus 10x plus y squared minus 6y minus 47 equals 0. In the xy plane, the graph of the given equation is a circle. If this circle is inscribed in a square, what is the perimeter of the square? So we have to quickly complete the square. So x squared minus 10x plus minus 5 all squared and plus y squared minus 6y and plus negative 3 all squared is equal to 47. Then you add the negative 3 squared and then plus negative 5 all squared. So this will give us x minus 5 all squared plus y minus 3 all squared is equal to, this is 47 plus 9 plus 25, which is 81. So this is the same as 9 squared. So it means the radius is equal to 9. So if the radius is 9 and we know the circle is inscribed in a square, so it means the diameter will be 2 times of 9, which is 18, 18, 18, 18. So that will be 72. Then we have which expression is equivalent to this. So we know this thing is the same as the fifth root of 32 times the fifth root of a cube times the fifth root of b exponent 4. So you realize that 32 is the same as 2 exponent 5. So exponent 1 over 5. Then a exponent 3 times 1 over 3, 1 over 5. Then times b exponent 4, exponent 1 over 5. So this will give you 2a exponent 3 over 5, b exponent 4 over 5, which is option A. Then a hemisphere and a cone have circular bases of equal circumference and have been connected at their bases, as shown in the figure. The diameter of the base of the hemisphere is 6 centimeters, and the total height of the figure is 9 centimeters. What is the total volume in centimeter cube of the cone and hemisphere? So recall that we can make reference to this formula. This is a sphere, so hemisphere will be volume over 2 of the sphere. So since from here to here is 9, up to here will be, so from here to here is 3, which is same as 3 here, because the radius is half of the diameter and this is also 3. So it means from the height of the cone is 6. So radius is 3 and height is 6. So the volume of the solid will be equal to volume of cone, which is 1 over 3 pi r square h, plus half of the sphere will be 2 over 3. So 2 will go into 4 2 times, 2 over 3 pi r cube. So let's fix in the value 1 over 3 pi times 3 squared times the height 6 plus 2 over 3 pi times 3 cube. So this will give you, so this will go here 2 times, so you have 2 times 9, which is 18 pi. Then 3 will go here, 3 squared, so 3 squared times 2 is 18 pi. So 18 pi plus 18 pi will be 36 pi. So the correct answer is this. Then let's look at which of the following expression is equivalent to a over 4 plus b over 3 all squared. So perfect squared. So this will be equal to a over 4 all squared plus 2 times of a over 4 and 3b over 3 and plus b over 3 all squared. So this will be a exponent 2 over 4 exponent 2, which is 16. 2 go here 2 times, so we get ab over 2, 3, 6. Then b squared over 9. So that will be D. One of the two linear equations in a system is given. The system has exactly one solution. Which equation could be the second equation in this system? So when you simplify the system, you get x minus y is equal to 1. So this thing will give you minus x plus y is equal to negative 3 over negative 8. So because this and this will have the same gradient, this will have a gradient of y equal, so we have y equal x minus 1. So the gradient will be 1. This also have a gradient of 1. This also have a gradient of 1. So this one to gradient of 1. So the only one that will not have a gradient of 1 is this. So to have a unique solution, the correct answer is supposed to be negative 10x plus 8y equal 5. That will give a unique solution with this equation. Now question number 13. Which of the following could be the graph of the equation y equal negative 4x plus 16 over x plus 2? So recall that we have to get the vertical asymptote, which is x equal negative 2. The horizontal asymptote is y equal negative 4 over 1. So a coefficient of the x. So that will give us y equal negative 4. So the vertical asymptote should be y equal negative 4. So something somewhere here. Then the vertical asymptote is y equal negative 2, which is somewhere here. So the correct answer is option D. So if the given function f of x equal 5 exponent x plus 3 is graphed in the xy plane where y equal f of x, what is the y-intercept of the graph? So y-intercepts x equals 0. So x equals 0. So f of 0 will be the y-intercept. So that will be 5 exponent 0 plus 3. So 5 exponent 0 is 1 plus 3, which is 4. So the y-intercept will be 0, 4, which is option B. The function m is defined by m of x equal 30x plus 120. What is the slope of the graph of y equal m of x in the xy plane? So y equal m of x will be y equal 30x plus 120. The slope is this. When you compare this to y equal mx plus c, m is equal to 30. M is equal to 30. Therefore, the slope is 30. The function f is defined by f of x equal 1 over 5x plus 9 over 10. For what value of x does f of x equal 1? So equate f of x to 1. F of x is equal to 1. So f of x is this 1 over 5x plus 9 over 10 is equal to 1. Multiply through by 10. So times 10 times 10 times 10. So this will go here 2 times. This will cancel this. So we have 2x plus 9 is equal to 10. 2x is equal to 10 minus 9. 2x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 over 2. Then over 17, the line k in the xy plane has slope negative 2p over 5 and y-intercept 0, p, where p is a positive constant. What is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept of line k? So we have the slope to be negative 2p over 5 and the y-intercept is 0p. So the equation of the line is y equal minus 2p over 5x plus p. So what is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept? So at x-intercept, y is equal to 0. So we put 0 here. 0 is equal to negative 2p over 5x plus p. So subtract p from both sides. So negative p is equal to negative 2p over 5x. So multiply both sides by negative 5 over 2p. So we get negative p times negative 5 over 2p is equal to negative 2p over 5x times 5 over negative 2p. So this will get rid of this. We're left with x here. So this will get rid of this. We're left with positive 5 over 2. So x equals positive 5 over 2 is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept of line K. Let's question number 19. In the triangle DEF, point G not drawn, not shown, lies on DE. So point G lies along this line. If the measure of angle DFG is x degrees, DFG is x degrees. So let's assume that G is somewhere here. So DFG is x. And measure of angle GFE. GFE, so this one is y degrees. What is the value of cos x minus sin x? So cos x minus sin y. So from this equation we know that x plus y is equal to 90 degrees. So y is equal to 90 minus x. So cos x minus sin into brackets sin 90 minus x. Now sin 90 minus x is equal to cos x. So we have cos x minus cos x, which is equal to 0. Now question number 20. What is the sum of the solutions to the given equation? One interesting thing is that the sum of the solution of this quadratic equation can be found without solving the equation. The sum of solutions is given by minus b over a. So the a here is 3, the b here is negative 2, and the c is negative 7. So that will be 3, negative 2, so negative 2 over a, which is 3. So that will be 2 over 3. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Thank you.